Hi, my name is Stephen Krein. I'm the co-founder and CEO of StartUp Health, and I'm incredibly honored to be here today to tell you about StartUp Health Academy, a lifetime program that we've designed to meet the unique needs of the entrepreneurs transforming healthcare, the entrepreneurs that we fondly refer to as healthcare transformers. The StartUp Health Academy is a lifetime coaching program combined with a global peer network of entrepreneurs from all over the world who have access to our unique network of investors and customers and our promotion engine to improve the visibility and reach and to help amplify the healthcare transformer stories. Now, at the core of Startup Health Academy is this belief that if you're going to transform healthcare as an entrepreneur, you need to have the right mindset. So our entire program is designed to be reinforcing the 10 healthcare transformer mindsets on a regular basis. So the first mindset is having a long-term commitment. The second one is having supportive relationships all around you who believe in you and your vision. The third mindset and fourth mindsets go together. They're about establishing a rhythm of quarterly growth and weekly persistence. And the fifth mindset is remaining confidently ambitious no matter how many times you get knocked down. The sixth mindset is about being self-aware and coachable and listening more than you talk. And the seventh mindset is about protecting your personal and professional brands and really having pride of brand from the very beginning. The eighth mindset is really making sure that you take care of yourself and maintain healthy habits. The ninth is being an equity value creator and always making sure that your future is bigger than your past. And the 10th, and one of my favorite mindsets, is about being batteries included and always making sure that not only do you give energy, but you protect yourself from others who might be draining of your energy. So using those 10 mindsets as a backdrop, I want to explain how Startup Health works. As a lifetime program for entrepreneurs at every stage, once you join Startup Health, we're all in with you for as long as it takes as your partner, because transforming health takes a long time and a lot of patience. We've been very thoughtful about this. We recognize that every stage of the development of a company has unique needs. And so Startup Health Academy has been built to evolve with you as you go through each stage. There's Startup Health Launchpad, Startup Health Scale, and Startup Health Infinity, each designed because we believe in our mutual long-term commitment to each other. So in addition to our long-term commitment, I think our powerful global trusted peer network makes a pretty immediate impact as well. You know, the idea that you're no longer alone from day one, as we instantly surround you with hundreds of like-minded healthcare transformers from all over the world. Every workshop that we do, online via Slack, or in every event that we have, you instantly feel surrounded by your community. And it really is an incredibly supportive community. In fact, we usually hear within 30 to 60 days of entrepreneurs joining, the one thing they really appreciate is that they really no longer feel alone. Now, I think it's our quarterly recalibration workshops that entrepreneurs really enjoy because it gives some structure to not just our program, but to your entrepreneurial life. So we've structured it into 90-day recalibration workshops where you can step back and figure out what's working, what's not working, and plan your next quarter with confidence. But it's really about taking pride in your last quarter, not just looking like most entrepreneurs do at what you didn't get done. And so we've designed 2 tools, and in 2 hours have the ability to take every one of our companies through a process of getting really clear and confident, and at least every 90 days doing that recalibration. So at the end of every 90 days, there's about 3 or 4 sessions available, both live and virtual, so that you can do it from anywhere. And it's really about supporting this mindset of quarterly growth. So in addition to quarterly growth, it's really about the weekly persistence. So we've got a number of things that we offer every week at Startup Health. One of those is our weekly network access sessions and other events where we want to bring you customers, investors, and advisors in a way that gives you the opportunity to gain valuable feedback from them. So our weekly network access sessions really do that, and it allows you to get used to this idea that you're constantly getting feedback from the customers and investors you want, so you can iterate each week. And when you combine that with our weekly coaching and feedback sessions, the idea is to protect your confidence and ensure that you're always able to attract the right investors, customers, and team members, And whether it's our template libraries or our tools and our scripts, the idea is to keep you confidently ambitious. I mean, every entrepreneur comes into Startup Health or starts their company and they're incredibly confident and incredibly ambitious, and then they get beat up. They get told no. And all of a sudden, that confidence ambition gives way to very realistic, small minded thinking. And we think that protecting your confidence and making sure that week after week, quarter after quarter, you can stay as confidently ambitious, if not more so than ever before, is the key to success. We also offer monthly coaching forums. Our goal is really to help you improve your capabilities and results by learning how to leverage your unique abilities and the unique abilities of others. So, getting to focus on what you love and build your dream team and build your dream board is about being self aware and knowing where your strengths are and where your weaknesses are. And a lot of that has to do with zeroing in on, again, being mindful of, are you listening more than you're talking? Or are you talking more than you listen? And are you coachable? And I think a lot of the programming and a lot of the forums that we have help entrepreneurs who are coachable and are self aware take advantage of really building the best team around them. We've also found that one of the areas entrepreneurs have an incredibly difficult time with is getting their story out in the marketplace. So we've built a dedicated media platform and events calendar to help entrepreneurs tell their story. And it's all focused on helping you improve your personal and professional brand visibility and credibility. And all of this promotion on our platform is designed to help you tell your story to reach and attract the customers, the investors, and even the potential team members that you might want to join your company. We have our weekly newsletter, Startup Health Insider, our weekly web series, Startup Health Now, quarterly trends reports like Startup Health Insights, or even our annual festival at JP Morgan. All of this is designed to build the brand and your company and making sure that people hear your story. So every entrepreneur building a startup, I think, struggles with how to maintain a healthy mind and a healthy body. And I think the idea is health your number one priority? We believe it should be. And so a lot of what we do is designed to make sure that you're taking care of yourself first, keeping a clear mind, a healthy body, and regularly practicing gratitude, not just with yourself, but with others too. And I think the notion of our mindset scorecard or tracking daily wins or weekly wins and healthy habits is a key to being able to make good decisions. There's no worse decision to be made by an entrepreneur than one when they're burnt out and they haven't taken vacations and they don't take time for themselves and they actually take care of themselves last. So it's like that old saying they say when they make the airplane announcement where the oxygen comes down and you got to take care of yourself first before taking care of others. Same thing goes here. Your company depends on it, your family depends on it, and your life depends on it. I think if there were two areas that entrepreneurs struggle with that are key to success, it's the idea that how do you attract new capabilities and resources around your company? Now, we only want to work with entrepreneurs who believe that their future is much bigger than their past and want a 10x their equity value. So we work on helping the entrepreneurs tell two types of stories, a moonshot story and a traction story. And it's this idea that as an equity value creator, people want to be around entrepreneurs who are going big and are making progress. And a lot of what we've created around Startup Health is a program to help you do that. And that leads to what I think is one of the most important components to the entire platform, and that is everyone in the ecosystem providing energy to each other. It's really only those who provide energy to others are welcome. We have no tolerance for those who drain the energy of others. We believe batteries included entrepreneurs, batteries included investors, batteries included team members, batteries included customers are the key to success. When you get your energy from others, you can do anything. If it gets drained, it's incredibly difficult. So we have no tolerance for those who drain the energy of others, and they're not welcome in our program. So, as you probably can tell, we believe that it's important to have a structured process and a rhythm as a long-term program. So I just want to sum up. Every week there's coaching and feedback sessions, and every week we have investor and customer network access sessions. Every month we have coaching forums and also healthcare transformer hangouts. Those are live hangouts with each other, both with and without investors. Every quarter we have recalibration workshops. Once a year at the JP Morgan Healthcare Conference, we have our Startup Health Festival. And then ongoing, this means all the time. There's promotion showcases and events for healthcare transformers. There's an active Slack community that you get signed up with from day one with all of our healthcare transformers being able to interact with each other as well as ask questions, ask for contacts. And then finally, there's one-on-one confidential coaching during inflection points. Those are deals when things are happening, when you're doing deals, M&A, when you're buying, when you have things that are happening. Lean on us, and we do a lot of coaching with our healthcare transformers during real moments of value creation. So you might imagine that we've developed our own app to help facilitate all of this. So we've got an app that has coaching tools, curated feedback, dashboard for our healthcare transformers, and shared collaborative profiles of all of the industry stakeholders, investors, customers, and experts, and really leverage technology on a daily basis to help our healthcare transformers, in addition to using our Slack community. So leveraging technology, leveraging data, we're constantly trying to remove the friction from our healthcare transformers' daily life in building their companies. I'm also incredibly excited that we're now investing in our healthcare transformers, and we've developed very transparent guidelines that we publish to help guide our investment strategy so that we can help support our healthcare transformers. We've got a very active AngelList syndicate as well as a venture fund focused on follow-on investing. So we're now investing in supporting our companies as they gain traction and break out, and look forward to continue to expand on that program as we believe it's key to helping transform healthcare. We've got a full-time team of dedicated coaches. We've got over 25 people working at Startup Health, but our coaches are dedicated to key areas of strategically helping our entrepreneurs think through customer development, capital raising, building their teams, doing great deals, and building their brand. And all of us have either direct experience as entrepreneurs or in working on startup teams very successfully. And I think that this commitment to coaching and this commitment to being there for the entrepreneurs is an incredibly important component to the Startup Health Academy program. There's also more than $300,000 in free perks and discounts from our partners. We think staying lean is key to survival, so we've negotiated big discounts and free services for all of our healthcare transformers available on a perk hub, and all these discounts are available from day one. So one of the most frequently asked questions we get is what happens in the first 90 days at Startup Health? Well, in the first 90 days, we build the foundation for not just your success in Startup Health, but your success as a healthcare transformer. Everybody always wants access, but access is the easy part. The real hard part is iterating on your story and your collateral and making it as easy as possible to attract new customers, investors, and team members. So as I mentioned already, you get integrated into the healthcare transformer community from day one. And there are 5 things I think you can look for in the first 90 days. The first is your initial healthcare transformer mindset workshop, where we establish kind of a baseline for everything from your mindset to your plan to your collateral and your pitch. We then go through weekly story feedback sessions, weekly collateral polishing, and get you ready for weekly network access sessions, or any access sessions for that matter. And then by the time you look down, your first 90 days is going to be over, and we're going to have your first quarterly recalibration workshop. So hopefully we can get you pitching and in front of customers and investors as quickly as possible in the first 90 days, but we do believe that it's important for you to have your very best story and your very best collateral out in the market when you go do that. So that's something that we do in the first 90 days. And by now you probably might be asking yourself, is Startup Health right for me? And so here's the short answer. If these mindsets resonate with you, either you've already adopted them or you want to adopt them, then Startup Health could be right for you. If these mindsets don't resonate with you and you have no interest in these mindsets, then Startup Health is probably not right for you. So as a lifetime program, we've developed something that is available to entrepreneurs all over the world and at every stage of development. So We have entrepreneurs from right now 12 countries, but over 25 countries have applied to Startup Health, 60 different cities here in the US, and companies at every stage. As we mentioned earlier, seed stage, early stage, and growth stage companies can enter Startup Health Academy and get value out of Startup Health Academy. And that's why we've developed a model that is based on a scale of equity sharing based upon really how far along the company is. And so we determine a fair equity share up front, and then we obviously only make money if there's a successful exit, IPO, or liquidity event. And so the range is 2 to 10%, which means Startup Health Academy is available for companies at every stage. And so you can't pay to be in Startup Health, but everyone in the community is aligned because this equity sharing model and the wide range allows us to be incredibly flexible, and the entire process is transparent and determined during the due diligence phase of the onboarding process. So, what does it take to become a healthcare transformer? Well, we select new entrepreneurs every 30 days. There are 6 steps. You've already watched the introduction video if you got this far, and the next step is to complete your snapshot. If you complete your snapshot, we end up looking through it and inviting companies to pitch your story to our investment committee. We do that every 30 days. And then you participate in a Startup Health due diligence workshop. That is to determine the equity amount. You're then sent a Startup Health commitment and partnership agreement, and then you join your first Healthcare Transformer Mindset workshop. So all you need to do is complete your company snapshot at startuphealth.com/snapshot. If you have any questions, this is Troy Bannister, your onboarding coach, and I'd ask you to email him by sending an email to innovate@startuphealth.com. Which brings me to the end of our session today. I want to thank you for taking the time to not just listen to today's recording, but hopefully take the time to fill out the company snapshot. And I hope we'll have a chance to meet on the upcoming pitch session. I look forward to having a chance to work together to transform healthcare, and hope you have a great day.